Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Um, so here we go. The season started, and we are getting injuries left and right, left and right. But I try to be very authentic. Just keep it like a even kill. When players get hurt, I don't go in on them, bash them, and you know, because most of these podcasts, most of these medias, whatever it's like they do a lot of talking down on today's generation, talking down on them, talking about, first of all, we have to get the understanding players of today are not like players back then, right? If they're not the same, you cannot judge them through the same lens. Players back in the days 80s, 90s, in my opinion, way stronger, way mentally, physically stronger, right? Okay, today's in general, right, in life, people who were growing up back then went through a lot of things that this generation of today can even think of. You can't even imagine going through life like that. Yes, things are easier today. We have better medicine, better this, better technology, but the human body is the human body. If you don't treat it right, if if you don't listen to it, it's going to break down on you. That's just a simple fact. If you don't listen to your body, if you don't treat it right, it will not do what is needed. You know, it's going to break down on you. So with that being said, we have Luca, a finger sprain. He's out for a week. Really? Like, we didn't see Kobe Bryant play with a broken finger many games throughout his career. All right. In today's players' defense, right? It's really not up to them whether they are going to suit up or not. It's up to team management and the medical staff. These are the rules that the NBA set. If you, as a player, want to stay in the league, you have to follow the rules. Simple as that. If you want to stay in this lucrative league, this once in a generational talent type of league, you must follow the rules. Simple as that. And guess what? You as a player, you can sit out. You can still get your paycheck. I don't know if it's gonna be the same, but you still getting money, a lot of money. Why would you risk? You know, players can play hurt, right? But don't force yourself to play injured. It's the difference between playing hurt and playing injured. Listen, as a professional athlete, your body is everything. Once that start breaking down, you start losing everything. Once your body cannot perform at that level, we're talking about NBA level, not street ball, not park, not local YMCA, but NBA level. If your body cannot produce, get itself back to that condition, you will phase out of the league. So why not sit out until you give your body time to recover and then come back? Hello, let's use logic instead of being emotional. Oh, I want to play, I want to play, I want to play. Yeah, you want to play. Then when you come back, you rush back from an injury and you mess yourself up, ACL, or you break something. Now, guess what? You still have bills, you still have responsibilities, you still have a lot of people to take care of. So today's players, in my opinion, they see the bigger picture. They see the bigger picture. Yes, fans is worried about this game tonight. Minnesota going up against Denver. I mean, let's really think about it. Will this game matter in April or May? In my opinion, not really. Not really. Denver is gonna be top four team in the West. Um, so yeah, I'm wishing all these players speedy recovery, and you know, the NBA, your body's everything. If your body ain't right, you will find yourself. How many players throughout NBA history lost millions and millions of dollars simply because their bodies started to break down on them? We as fans, we have to look at these perspective from the player's point of view too. We have to, but fans, you know, I mean, obviously the fans are paying their hard-earned money, so I can see where they're coming from too. But even if I'm a fan, right? If I'm like the biggest Anthony Edwards fan, right? I would not want him to go out there, played injured to ruin his career. I would not want that for him. Even if I paid for my ticket to see him, right? If he cannot go, the doctors, medical staff said he cannot go. It's fine. It's fine. I can understand. So with that being said, hamstring injuries are very, very tricky. It can sneak up on you too. Even if it start getting better, if you move the wrong way, it could, it could come right back and bite you in the butt. So with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next video.